Hey, my tiniest little pumpkins, we are just rolling right along with some really fun Planet Coaster 2 news, aren't we? I have to give a big shout out to my buddy Julian. Julian5545 randomly reached out to me today, and he's like, hey man, I know this is a little out of context, but I did some looking around, and it appears that through Mesh Digital Limited, that Frontier Developments has actually registered planetcoaster2.com. So they own that domain now. And I know a lot of us kind of might be thinking, Stan, that doesn't mean anything. Of course they're going to do that, because it's just like when they copyright Planet Soccer, Planet Hospital, Planet Prison. They just do that so people don't try to go in and copyright it. And, you could be right about this too. Of course they would try to, register planetcoaster2.com just so some rando out there doesn't come in and try to take it or, something weird like that. But the only thing that's kind of interesting that Julian backs up with this planetcoaster2.com domain purchase is he checked to see if those other ones were registered. So actually his message to me says he tried to check Planet Hospital, Planet Water Parks, Planet City, Planet Soccer, and the only one that he could find that Frontier actually bought was planetcoaster2.com. And he said, you guys can check for yourself through whois.com website. But I think that's some pretty freaking interesting turn of event here, that we actually have a confirmation that Frontier actually bought a domain. It says they bought the domain planetcoaster.com or planetcoaster2.com through Mesh Digital Limited. They registered it on February 1st, all the way back in 2018, and they last updated the domain information of January of this year, January 25th of this year, and it looks like it expires February of next year, so February 2024. Organization, Frontier Developments PLC, Cambridgeshire, country, Great Britain. So you guys will have to let me know. I think Julian may be onto something pretty freaking interesting here, that they would skip out on registering all those other IPs that could be coming down the pipe later, but they bought planetcoaster2.com. And I think one could argue that what other creative management sim could be coming that wouldn't be registered to have its own website. Like, remember how a lot of you guys were saying, okay, a Planet Universe game could very well be coming, but it's probably not going to be Planet Coaster. It's going to be something else. Well, you think that would be, if it was one of those other ones, like we'd be able to see something, registers, updated registries. But Julian, with a quick look around, only can find planetcoaster2.com. So kind of, like I said, kind of hypes me up a little bit. I don't, like all of these videos, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I think that's a pretty interesting development. So big shout out to Julian for sending me this info today after he saw that on there and, kind of did that subsequent search. But man, like Basic Builder even messaged me a couple days ago. This has been fun. Like, this last week has been so fun. I've produced more videos in the last 7 days on YouTube than I probably have in the last 7 months. And Basic's like, man, your Planet Coaster 2 videos are killing it. He's like, I'd keep posting them. And I was like, they're doing really, really well, but I don't want to seem like contrived to you guys. Like, oh my God, Stan's putting another Planet Coaster 2 video out. He's milking the tits on this cow dry. But it's like every day, like, okay, I was just going to kind of chill a little bit and kind of just wait for next week to see what happens with Gamescom. But every day it's like something new's coming to me, or I'm getting a new idea that I want to talk about, and I don't want to wait till next week. So that's kind of what's been happening. I'm not just trying to blow smoke up your guys' butts or ride this view trail, but when I started making these videos about a week ago, they've just like new little trickles of information. Even some from you guys have just kind of been sent my way. And I think something like this was worthy to cover and let you guys know about, instead of just sitting on it till next week or something to be like, oh, let's wait till Monday so I have a video to put out. You guys know me. I'm not like that. I can't schedule videos worth crap. If I have a video idea and it hits me like in the middle of work, I come right home in the afternoon and start recording right then. It like kills Simply Savannah. She's like, how do you not just have a plan? How do you just not have videos scheduled and kind of know what you're doing? I'm like, I've been on this since 2013. I've always let YouTube just kind of fly by the seat of my pants. So I'm no changing now, I guess. Just when it hits me, I got to make the video. I got to get it out. I can't schedule stuff. It's just not in me. But yeah, appreciate you guys for all the support over this last week, particularly with these Planet Coaster 2 videos. I think it's an exciting time. I think I am going to get embarrassed next week on the 23rd. I'm still thinking it's like a 30-70 split that I am going to eat pie. I'm going to eat cake. There is, I'm just still kind of a little weirded out about that and thinking it's just going to be a Warhammer announcement or a Planet Zoo console or something like that. But part of me, that little 30% says, just chill out. We'll see what it is. They're still saying, you know, world premieres. There's going to be like 8 of them. Let's see if one of those ends up being Frontier. And we'll just kind of ride this out going into next week. So anyways, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think this is interesting. Let me know if you want to hear more about this. Maybe we can do some more digging and see if anything else pops up. I know Julian said he would keep on the lookout and is going to watch this. But yeah, thank you guys for stopping by and hanging out with me. I'm S. Dan Wolf, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.